So I've decided to keep a little bit of a video diary, if you can call it that. We're going into the studio on Friday to do this really cool direct to vinyl recording, and forget for a minute about digital recording and MP3s and you know, iTunes and all of that stuff and Spotify. From a purely recording artist standpoint, in terms of the job of actually recording, never in my life have I been more aware of my body than knowing that in 96 hours I'm going to be in the studio fulfilling a ton of pre-orders, because that's the only way that people can get this, is to pre-order it. And I have to do everything in one take. There's no master copy that then is going to be duplicated. Everything's being cut to this 1950s vintage lathe. So it's, each individual performance is cut to that record, and that's it. That's the only copy that exists. It's like a musical Polaroid, basically, right? And it's one take Jake, man. That's it. Like, the band and I have talked about this over and over again, and it's like, we have to go through and do these songs over and over and over and over again and bring 110% each time that we do it. There's no auto-tune, there's no cut and paste, there's no comping tracks, right? There's no like, oh, sing this part 3 times and we'll take the best one. It's like, you get in there, you sing your heart out and you do it. And if you don't like it, you can either do it over, which means you have to start from scratch, or that one is the one that goes out. So it's amazing, because I keep trying to psych myself out, or psych myself up rather, into thinking like, oh, but this is just like when I do a concert, you know, I get up there in front of the audience and there's, you know, a bunch of people out there, you know, that have come to see me, and I have one shot to make it really good. The difference with a concert is that there's a live energy, there's a reciprocity there, and you can play around with stuff that you don't normally get a chance to play around with. You can change your vocals, you can change a solo, you can change an arrangement, you can do all these things, but in the studio there is definitely this unspoken sense of, you better get it right. That's the only way I can explain it. So, you know, maybe I'll post this, maybe I won't. I don't know, but I'm having to practice over and over and over again in ways that I never thought I would, and it's really boot camp as an artist, as a musician, as a player, as a vocalist, as a writer. It's given me a lot of opportunity to think about what I've written, what it means, what I want the listener to take away from it, what I want to put into it. So, you know, it's a really intense process. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, you know, maybe I'll record more of these. I don't know. Everybody keeps saying I should vlog more, and I always feel silly just recording into a camera like this. If it's, you know, some live platform, that's different because there's interaction, but just recording into a camera I feel very self-conscious. Anyway, so yeah, back to practicing, you guys, and fingers crossed. So there you go.